What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, Team DKF here at the Lenexa Regionals, here with 5th place deck profile.
Nathan.
Nathan?
Yeah.
And what were you playing, man?
I was playing Quantum Monarchs.
Well, I don't even know what you just said, but let's get into that deck profile.
Okay, to start off.
Quantum is what I heard.
I'm playing one of both of these guys. I'm not playing three. I kind of think that these guys are terrible. I have better cards, the Quantums, in my deck. Every time I summoned this dude, I'm like pretty sure I lost every game that I summoned him except one because he got Veilered or something. Like, he's super weak to Veiler.
Yeah,
that's just like, it's not good enough. So
1-1 was okay.
Yeah, 1-1 was okay. 3 of the best Monarch. This dude's just like the nut.
Who made this card?
Konami.
They done
the same
messed
people
up,
that made
man.
like
the Spellbook of Judgment?
Yeah, Spellbook of Judgment.
That's all I need to hear.
Yeah.
That's all I need to hear.
This card, everyone knows what it does. I don't think I really
this card is
explain
insane.
It.
I don't know.
And then this card's also insane.
Banish, man. Banish.
He shuffles back into deck, not banish.
That's even better.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of Mega
cards. And then, so those were the cards that actually made this deck good again, I guess. I don't know why this deck's good again, but
as long as you don't break.
1 Mega Thessalos.
Oh yeah, how'd that confiscation thing work out today?
It's the best like turn 1 combo you can make, honestly. Like, I went this dude, that dude, let my opponent start with 4 cards a lot.
That doesn't feel good.
Like, very good. And then 2 of these, because if I draw one, I still want to be able to summon it.
Yeah.
I only actually ever summoned it like 2 or 3 times the whole tournament, and I bricked it a lot more than that.
Oh man, the struggle.
3 of the best Floodgate and Yugioh right now.
This monster is too strong,
and it's like searchable, so it won me like every Cosmo match, or both Cosmo matchups. I guess I only played 2.
It was the same guy.
Best card. And then the Quantum Engine.
Oh gosh, so you have to explain this because I don't think anyone knows what these new cards do.
Well, this one's misprint, so it's better than normal.
Thank you, Masao.
Shout out to Masao.
I already knew. I didn't even have to look over. I just know it's Masao.
So, this card can be summoned off of E-Telly. I'll get into E-Telly later.
Like, psychic.
He's a psychic. And then he searches out the red dude, and he's just extra fodder. And he works really well when you get any other tribute or like domain, so that you can summon a big dude. And then after he dies, so you summon him with E-Telly. You bring out this dude to your hand, and then when he dies, so you tribute it for anything except Majesty's Fiend, it just goes back to your deck. So you only have to run one.
You only have to run that one crappy card.
And that's why it's better than these, because like more consistent. And then these cards are also really good with discard, return.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll explain that later if you guys want.
For sure.
And then spells, 3 Upstart, because this deck bricks.
Bricks hard.
And I needed to avoid bricking, and Upstart got me there. I didn't run hand traps, and I bricked like 2 times the whole tournament.
Wow.
It was the nuttiest thing ever. And then 3 of this card.
It's holding out the brick.
Another card that made the deck usable again.
Yeah.
I don't think I really need to explain it. And with this card, you get to search like any card you want, no matter what. When you banish this.
Look at this.
This is like Tenacity. It's like the worst card in the deck because you have to already have a big Monarch or like a small Monarch.
It's pretty bad.
But when you have it, it just keeps going, and you need to run it because obvious reasons, aka you need all of the traps and stuff and spells. What is Yu-Gi-Oh? The main, this is a Floodgate.
Don't lose the Pepe.
Yeah, except I lost to Pepe.
Oh, damn.
Only lost to Pepe. This Floodgate is really good, and also it boosts your attack, so it helps you kill people quicker.
Helps you beat.
And when you're running like Majesty's Beat a lot, you want to kill people quick.
That on a Dark Destroyer would be really sad.
Yeah, and this card also, I guess I didn't say that, it lowers the level of the big guys to level 6, so you only need 1 tribute. So this card with E-Telly gets you out like the big dudes, and they win.
That's pretty good.
And then 3 of this card, I didn't use it as often as I could have. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in like 6 months. Like, I legitimately didn't plan on going to this regionals until yesterday at 10 p.m. and like figured out how to play this deck after that. So I'm on like 2 or 3 hours of sleep.
Hey, it worked out.
Yeah,
Fifth
it
place is
worked
pretty
out.
good. I take that every time.
But one round I lost a game because of this card, because I didn't know if you had Kaiser Coliseum up, but like your opponent has it up, you can't tribute their monster.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
That's
because
awkward.
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. And then this nutty card. So the play that I mentioned earlier is when you E-Telly into this guy, and you have like some way to get to this, which happens fairly often, and you don't have like any other Monarch, you can special this dude and then tribute for red, because red is big, like level 5.
snap.
And then this dude will search for your dude who can, I don't know what their names are. It searches for the one that summons itself on your opponent's turn.
Aether?
Yeah,
The light
and then
one.
since Aether can tribute with one tribute summon monster, you can just use this, and then you get to search again with return.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like
Pluses for days.
this card might be the reason that Super Quantums are better
Yeah.
than normal build, honestly, because it helps you unbrick. Like I had E-Telly this card only like so much, and I won almost every game that I had that.
Yeah, that's a good.
And then 3 E-Telly, summon out your Quantum Blue.
Yep. It always recycles
And
itself.
then the traps, 3 of this card. This card is like the best tribute because it keeps coming back and you can ditch it with, I don't know what the
Pantheism.
cards Pantheism.
the
I
D-drop.
legitimately don't know what my cards
The
names
brick
are.
card. The thing that
Yeah.
comes with the brick.
You ditch it with that, and then like you can summon Majesty's Fiend with just this. So, and Majesty's Fiend can beat a lot of decks by itself. And then this card, which
Play on your opponent's turn.
you play on your opponent's
That's
turn.
basically
And
what
it's
this
like
is.
so good with can't even remember the card. Literally just showed it, but I
The
don't
March of the Monarchs. The
Not-
one that searches.
know. Not March. March doesn't search. March is the bad one that don't run.
Stormfort.
This,
Yeah.
this.
That thing.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
thing.
Return of the Monarch.
Return. That's what it's called.
They all have Monarchs.
Yeah,
in
they're
their
all
name. How
Monarchs.
about that?
No
The
one knows what
Monarch
they are.
card. Let's be vague.
But I don't think March is good because like
That one's one that protects it.
it just protects it, and it's a brick, and it doesn't help unbrick, and it doesn't make your hands any better when you have it.
Yeah.
But this card, it lets you go summon this, and then Thestalos them on their turn.
And that's devastating.
And like if you do that, which I did like multiple games, then you just win instantly because
hard
they
for
have
them to
4
come back.
cards.
Yeah, it's hard for
And then since I'm running Monarchs and I want to run the domain as Floodgate,
Let's see the
I
extra
don't
deck.
have an extra deck.
Extra deck.
This is my extra deck.
You got one over there? Oh, never mind. You don't have an extra deck.
yeah.
Let's be real. I'm
So I'll
looking
go on
around.
to side. 2 Max C. It honestly didn't come in that much. I originally sided against the first Cosmo dude I played, but I was just like, honestly, Majesty's Fiend wrecks them, and I can search Majesty's Fiend with return. So why Max C? I played BA and sided that against BA.
Yeah.
Valor. This is for the mirror, which I somehow didn't play all day.
There's a bunch.
Yeah, there was so many, but I didn't play it. So this one in against Pepe going second, I think.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a common, so you draw it.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting. But I don't own Yu-Gi-Oh cards except for like I do own that. This card is such a good side deck card because if you play against me, which I didn't, it can get rid of all the big dudes or like all the Idias. I remembered a card's name. It gets
You
rid
did.
of all the big black dude. Big dark dude.
Dark dude. That's racist.
Yeah, it gets rid of all of them, and then it burns them. And like if I tribute the big dark dude, then I get to banish 2 guys.
Oh yeah.
And one time against BA, game 2, I searched this and just used this to burn for game because it burns for the grand. And then spells inside the destruction. So I didn't want to lose to any like Fog Kings.
Gotcha. Out to Fog
Yeah,
King.
and like it's
That's
also
literally out.
it's good against other stuff. Like you know when you want to
Cosmo,
put in
when you-
mass destruction.
Yeah.
And then 2 MST and 2 Twin Twister.
Cause screw Master Strict.
Yeah, screw Master Strict.
That's
They
basically
hit
what
so
those
many
cards-
Master Restricts.
All those cards are from
And
Master
like
Strict.
I just always put it in against basically anything.
Rogue,
Screw
for
Master
sure.
Restricts.
Yeah.
And those cards won me like multiple duels because they're good. This just for Pepe, and I only lost to Pepe, so I guess it didn't work.
So yeah, it's
I-
okay, right?
Yeah.
If you draw it, it's okay.
It's yeah. Like I drew it, bricked, and almost won the duel, but the dude ran like creature swap, set creature swap, and then like creature swapped me as 0 attack dude for my big monster and just killed me. And then breakthrough. It's another out for Fog King
For
basically.
sure, man. Well, yeah, you got 5th place, right?
Yeah.
Any shout outs you want to give, man?
I have a lot of shout outs.
Start giving.
So since I literally don't own like more than really old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like 2 formats. I borrowed most of the deck from Mr.
Masao.
I borrowed a
Masao's the
few
best.
cards from this guy.
Yeah.
I borrowed.
Read the shirt.
I can't read the shirt. Will Smith,
Will Smith
is trying to eat some soybeans. Oh my
Dude's
god.
a weirdo. Shout out to Brendan for loaning me the Majesty's Fiend and Brandon for just a bunch of other stuff.
Sure.
Shout out to all my opponents for being cool, and especially to Dave, my opponent in like round 3 or 4. He got 17th place, and he was just a really cool dude.
Alright, for sure, man. Well, congrats on getting 5th place, and thanks for the deck performance.
Thanks.